If you guys are able to finish this round in under 5 minutes, there's a $30 prize waiting. You guys are a little bit too loud. I'm gonna have to ask you to quiet down.
I've never played the game before where I was not it, so I'm not really sure what to do.
It's not as humid today as it was yesterday.
I don't remember how humid it was yesterday.
Today was a little more humid, I thought. Not as breezy. I was out in Long Island yesterday though, so maybe it's a little breezier out there in Suffolk County.
Probably the beach and all.
Yeah, I'm not a beach person. No.
What were you doing in Long Island?
Visiting my wife's girlfriends out there. Made actually tomato sauce.
You made tomato sauce?
Yeah, with actually the base for the tomato sauce with the old school, like from Sicily, Italian people.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Did they like grind up?
Literally, that's exactly what we did.
Wow.
They have like a little oven in the backyard. They have a ton of property. Of course, it's out in Suffolk County. And they're boiling, they made their round of tomato juice. Well, they called it the juice, but it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of pictures of it.
That's
and
really
grinding
cool.
and.
Like the grind meat or anything?
No, it's just the tomato part, and we jarred like 19 bottles of it yesterday, and they use that for their tomato sauce throughout the year.
You grow your own tomatoes?
They did. Yeah. They have a whole garden out in the back. Yeah.
When I was a kid, my next door neighbors, they would go tomato picking, and they'd come back with these like plum tomatoes, and they had like an old-fashioned grinder.
Yeah.
And one of their sons was my age, so we would sneak in and steal the tomatoes. We would cut them in half. And I didn't like tomatoes, but I like those tomatoes.
We used mostly plum. There was one heirloom that was small enough to.
Are those the ones with the vines?
No, the heirlooms are the ones that have like, looks like almost bubble segments around.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you can tell if it's an heirloom.
I sort of know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It almost like, you know how a bell pepper has segments like that? It's kind of like those kinds of like sea bubbly segments around.
Gotcha.
It's delicious.
Still can't really picture it, but
we got 2
Sounds
jars
good.
of it, and they also have like all this other produce and stuff like that. So I don't know how we started talking about what I did yesterday, but it was a lot of fun.
Long Island.
Yeah, the Meninos, they get a shout out, I guess. They owned a pizza place.
What did I do yesterday? Went to a barbecue at Elise's house.
Very cool.
I ate a steak.
She's still on Bayside?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I ate a steak and barbecue chicken wings, which are very, very good. And I drank a leffe, which always makes me think of you, actually. That's really funny.
Yes.
Here you are. Leffe, huh? But it was a different, wasn't the leffe that you usually see. It was like a darker.
I've never seen a
her
leffe
father
to begin with.
Oh. Well, I guess you were never with me. I used to go to Grande Mela Mart.
Sure.
Buy that apartment.
I go way back to that establishment. They've since closed down, unfortunately.
Yeah, they closed like years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I used to. It looks like it says Hefe, but it says Leffe.
What is a leffe?
Did
So
it
it's
have
a
like
beer.
a pale yellow
Yeah, it was yellow.
and blue? I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're actually. I guess I did remember.
Yeah.
They get a plug also.
Yeah. This is product placement.
That's your minute.
You guys had much more exciting time yesterday than I did. I was actually driving from Ocean City, Maryland, which is where my family is, all 5-hour drive, and then I came home to basically study for a project I'm doing for school.
Oh, jeez. Where are you going to school?
DeVry.
Very cool.
School of Management. Right?
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. I knew a guy that went to Dubai.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm doing accounting, finance.
Very cool. I wish I majored in something productive in college.
I was an English literature major in college, so this is I feel like it's my chance to actually do something like, or major in something that's productive, like a skill, you know? Learn a skill that people can say, okay, I know how to do this. I know how to do tax returns.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, that's incredibly important. Damn. Yeah, theater. Sweet, sweet theater.
Theater? I love theater.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Like only about half the people in my class had, theater as their major in undergrad. Yeah. They had like English majors and actually one of my classmates designed his own major at UMass Amherst. He was like, it was directing and something else, I forget what it is. It'd be funny if I called him now and just put him on speaker. I know we're not allowed to use our phones, but that would be funny. He'd be my lifeline.
That would be against the rules.
My friend and I, we were English literature majors with history minors. So our joke was, we won't be employed when we get out of college, but we'll speak really well about the past.
Yeah. It's like a comedian once said, I majored in philosophy and then was really surprised when I graduated that all the big philosophy companies weren't hiring. And I was going to say I wish I had done something different too in undergrad because I still could have gone to grad school, but if I had I had to do it the way
I don't regret the things that I've done.
Right.
I wish I would have added to it.
Yeah. But if I added to mine, I would have gone to school for like 20 years.
Yeah.
There's a saying, you only regret the things you don't do.
Yeah.
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 I mean, not for nothing. If I
You guys are
changed,
about to regret not nominating anyone.
well, it's already, the 5 minutes is already up.
Yeah, we don't have grounds for nominations yet. We just stepped in the pool.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens. All right, let me try something. Are you the liar?
Of course.
I don't know what to do with that. It was worth a shot.
You're a liar.
I'm not.
So, process of elimination, I like to nominate Nick.
You're nominating?
Yes.
You nominated Joel?
No, and Nick.
Nick.
Yes.
All right. We have a nomination. Nick has been nominated. Jeff, would you like to say anything?
Yes. I'm not the liar. Joel isn't the liar. So, unfortunately, process of elimination is
I'm actually not the liar either.
You can't speak yet, Nick. Hold on. Yes?
something a liar would say. But, no, but that's, I mean, we had to get it out of the way, so I figured. Sorry.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Joel, would you like to say anything about Nick?
I don't think so.
All right, Nick, defend yourself if you'd like.
Everything I said is the truth. I'm a horrible liar. If I was lying, you guys would know it, but I really haven't said anything that would be transparent enough. You know, everything I said is the truth. You know, yes, I was, you know, I did drive from Ocean City, Maryland, and jumped to New York, and I did study last night and wrote my course project, and I am in grad school for accounting at the drive, and I was an English literature major with a history minor in college. I have not said a single lie.
Can I say?
No.
Okay.
Is that all, Nick?
Yeah, I think that's it. I've not lied at all.
All right. Everyone except for Nick, please put on your mask. Please, yeah, I think Jeff, I'm gonna have to ask you to take off the glasses just for this part.
Take off the glasses?
Yeah, make sure it's a steel. Thank you. All right. If you would like to eliminate Nick, raise your hand and keep it in the air now. Masks off. One vote from Jeff. Nick lives to see another round.
I wasn't insinuating that the things that you said before were lies. I just was doing the process of elimination thing. I didn't want you to have anything against her. It's like this guy over here doesn't know.
That was funny.
So,
Had to get it started just pulling off a Band-Aid. Should have done it sooner, but...
Yeah, now we've broken the ice. Now we can make nominations.
okay, so what happens now?
We
just
keep going.
Keep going. Oh, so
keep
the
conversing.
liar's not been...
All
You
of a
didn't
sudden,
get killed,
someone will die.
So, can we nominate somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, at this portion, you guys could be talking over each other and disrespecting each other. It doesn't matter. But as soon as someone says, I nominate, you know, whoever.
Jeff, I nominate you.
All right.
I think you're right.
Jeff has been nominated. Nick, you have the floor.
Yeah, I think that I think you were the person who started to make these accusations, and we despise in others what we see in ourselves, and I think that you're, I'm not the liar, so I think I know that. I think that your defensiveness about like, hey, look, I'm sorry, it was kind of transparent. So I think it's it.
Is that all?
Yeah, I think it's all.
All right. Joel, would you like to add anything about Jeff?
I guess this is your first time ever playing the game like this, so I kind of see things. Like I saw that exchange between you guys, and I actually didn't find that to be particularly suspicious, though I see where you could. So I didn't really have anything to add.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, defend yourself if you'd like.
I wasn't the first to make accusations. I think Joel asked me first if I was the liar. So he got everything going, and then you asked Joel if he was the liar. And then I didn't ask you. That's why I just nominated you. So I didn't, and I apologized after that because it's my, if you've known me, that's my personality to smooth everything over, so there wasn't any hard feelings for accusing you or anything. I mean, you technically could still be the liar. You just didn't get voted off. But I'm not the liar. So I was the first to nominate somebody, try to get the game over. But that was all I had to say.
Is that all? Yeah. All right. Everyone, except for Jeff, please put on your mask. Oh, and Nick, please take off your glasses.
Oh.
I need you to have a perfect seal. If you would like to eliminate Jeff, please raise your hand and keep it in the air. Masks off. One vote. Jeff lives to see another round.
You keep going?
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going until the bitter end. It will be bitter because death is usually bitter.
Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Depends.
Always better.
Always bitter. And everyone dies alone.
That is.
What
very
movie is that
grim.
from? Everyone dies alone. We can mention movies, right?
These guys definitely claim to be.
The quote sounds familiar, but I couldn't place it.
Yeah, it sounds like it could be a quote.
Donnie Darko.
Oh, that's
Donnie Darko?
very, very par for the course. And that creepy bunny suit.
For a second, I thought it was everybody dies alone. I thought of death comes to us all, Orokusaki. But something much worse waits for you. For when you die, it will be. And he falls into a garbage truck, without honor. It's from
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The
The
garbage
one and
truck.
only.
Good.
Awesome.
The garbage truck really helped.
Okay, so this is really interesting for me now.
Yeah.
Because both times there was vote for the other person, so nobody's like, you know what I mean?
And also, you didn't vote either time.
I never voted either time, so now it's like I had the opportunity, if I was the liar, to kill both of you. I didn't. And there's only 3 of us, so there's like, what strategy? There's no possible strategy I could have. Except if I just wanted to prolong the game for no reason, except to piss off Bagel maybe, but...
I mean, that's a good reason.
I mean...
I'm looking pretty good right now.
Or you just really want to hang out.
I
You
just
miss
miss
everybody.
you.
I want this to go on forever. I miss you guys
I
so
just
much.
met you today, but I'm enjoying your company, and I haven't seen you in years, and I'll just do this all day, fellas. Sorry, Bagel.
I like you too. Jeff, I like you too, despite all.
I mean...
We have this is an interesting
Yeah.
dynamic.
It really is. I think the 3-person it definitely makes it more interesting.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we're on a talk show.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You are.
Remember the Seinfeld where Kramer gets the set from the Merv Griffin show?
I don't
And
remember
he
that.
hosts like a mock talk show. It was brilliant. It was a brilliant episode. But, I mean, I'm really confused as to how we progress from at this point, you know, considering.
It's definitely one of you guys, I think.
Yeah.
Can people be nominated a second time or just?
Of course. I mean, one of you could be a real asshole and just continually nominate, like, as soon as the nomination is over. Like, you could do that if you want.
I guess at this point, I mean, you can throw out a nomination anytime you want. You could do it willy-nilly, but I guess it's about what happens before the nomination, seeing like things that are suspicious, and then kind of, you know, if you have a nomination, then you want to have a strong case against whoever you've nominated.
I mean, maybe that was my fault that I kind of threw it out a little willy-nilly.
No. We needed to break the
No,
ice.
yeah,
We were
yeah,
just
yeah,
sitting here
yeah,
talking
And that's
about
why I
tomatoes.
felt
Talking about
like
the weather
it
and tomatoes,
caused
you know.
repercussions and got me nominated and wrongfully too. I mean,
That's funny. Equal and opposite reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should say that I won't honor someone trying to pre-nominate someone during a nomination. Like, as soon as this nomination's over, I'd like to nominate blah, blah, blah. I don't honor that.
That's really funny
Well,
that you have to even say that.
I mean,
Just in case you guys were wondering.
that
far
didn't cross my
down this
mind.
rabbit
you know.
hole
I'm
goes.
gonna guess who has said that. Is it someone I know? Later, I'm gonna guess. Not right now.
I like that you both- all right, now,
now it's just about the three of us.
your
Oh,
audience.
Please, just, like, tell me.
Can we do shout outs?
We already
You
did,
can
and
do
a couple of product
literally
ones.
whatever you want.
Okay.
Bar, like, I don't know, you running around naked, I probably won't have to censor much.
Okay.
That was actually pretty funny.
I'm glad I'm doing a good job on the comedy front.
It's,
You should have a chair too.
I do have a chair, but this makes me feel more superior.
you're a big stander too.
You're superior.
You normally
You're
like
saying-
standing.
Yeah.
You can feel something.
Is it making you feel a little antsy that you have to sit down when somebody is?
I was actually considering
no.
having this game, having you guys stand.
I'm very glad that we're not.
I am
love
too,
sitting.
quite frankly.
aren't you?
Yeah.
I really like
It's
sitting.
interesting. It would be interesting if it was standing. This helps to support like a feeling of ease, though.
Yeah.
That was a conversational thing.
I'm curious. So Joel, tell us about your pendant. What does it mean? Is this
This is a Tibetan. This is an arc reactor.
a what?
It's an arc
Tibetan
reactor.
arc reactor.
So I was gonna say,
Have you been wanting to say that?
pretty much since I woke up this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, Tibet needs an Iron Man.
Now, because I feel like it looks like something that could be more exotic than that. So sometimes people say, "What is it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a religious." No, it's an arc reactor.
I thought for a brief second when I saw you walking down the street that it was the pick from Pick of Destiny, like the ram's curling horn, and then
I can't actually
just
picture
the color,
Pick of Destiny.
the color and the black on it. I thought I was praying.
Was Pick of Destiny a Jack Black movie
Sure
or
was.
Yeah.
Tenacious D had
Tenacious
this
D.
combination.
Right. I never actually saw that.
It has magnificent cameos from a lot of people.
Well, you're in it,
Yeah, uncredited, of course.
right?
I have to keep my anonymity up, which is not an easy word to say.
Anonymity.
But, yeah, animal.
Anonymity.
Animal magnetism.
Anonymity.
My anonymousness.
Right. What did I say once? One time I said I was going to make a deposit. I had then made the deposit. I said I deposited it. I deposited it.
Today, the hacktivist group Anonymous.
Hacktivist.
This is going way off the rails.
That's to suggest it was on the rails to begin with.
That's true. It's funny because I don't, obviously I don't know you that well. I just met you, and I know that you're new to the game, so I'm like trying to gauge what behavior I think is suspicious or just like you just getting warmed up to the game. And I know you, and so I'm trying to gauge what's suspicious or what's just you kind of like. I'm being Jeffy Baby in the chair with the crazy cameras.
GoPros.
I'll help you out a little. I have a pendant too. Mine is actually religious. In other words, like Eastern religion. It's called the Namaste. On 14th and 5th. Say what it means is it's I think it's Hindu or Tibetan. I'm not sure. Basically it's to balance my inner self with my outer self, to help me stay on my path.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
And how long ago did you get that?
About 2 or 3 months ago.
Cool. Do you normally wear a lot of jewelry? before because I noticed that.
Yeah, I got the same place. I usually don't because I feel like if when it's on my wrist, I'll play with it. But I don't often. Just this and this, really.
Nice. That also that's a symbol from True Detective. It's one of them. So I think we found the killer. Did you see True Detective the first season?
No.
Oh, that symbol is in there. It's I guess it's a pretty common symbol. It's spiral or whatever. But so I just made a joke that didn't land because it's an in-joke with people who didn't see the thing that I saw. So I'm gonna stop now.
It's one of those universal symbols. Like it can mean anything. Like a friend of mine thinks it's like when in Wizard of Oz when Dorothy like the Yellow Brick Road first starts and has that sort of like
Sure.
You know, sure. My friend Brandon was like he thought it was that.
It was like the beginning of the Yellow Brick Road?
But that was before I found out what it meant. And then I found out what it meant, and I'm like, you weren't that far off because it actually means just help you stay on the path.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Oh, that's very cool.
That is cool.
So you got that before you knew the actual significance and what it meant, so you liked it aesthetically first, which is cool.
Actually, I got it, truth be told, I got it in it was attached to a bracelet that I got for a friend. I got another bracelet like a friendship bracelet. And the other bracelet it was attached to, but I got.
So you MacGyvered it into a necklace.
What?
You MacGyvered it into a necklace.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
I did.
I'm also wearing something around my neck. It's probably destroying the audio, but it's
the chai.
The chai.
Oh, yeah.
You're very familiar with this, Joel, but this is my father's chai. It means in Hebrew to life, and it's also a number represented. And I love this thing. I've had it for quite some time now. So I like that we all have. Thank you. I love it. I keep it close to my heart always.
To life is l'chaim.
Yes. L'chaim. To life.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Right.
Yes, very much so. That always preambles a very long and depressing story. As the first show that I ever was the lead in, and we did the musical without music, and it was completely a cappella.
So you did Tevye a cappella?
Yeah, I did Tevye a cappella when I was a sophomore in high school.
Wow.
It was a lot.
You must be a phenomenal singer.
I like singing. I will take the implied compliment. I'll take it whenever I can get. So it was not an easy show to do, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys are liking each other too much.
We're getting along a little too
well.
I told you guys how much of a fucking asshole each one of you are.
Well,
we need like some catalysts. We need like some whiskey and PCP, and like
PCP. I love PCP.
We need some rumors to start going around, so like we hate each other a little bit more.
You don't remember the Teen Girl Squad reference?
I got the voice reference, the vocal reference. I could tell what it was, but I don't remember that. I don't remember that episode. They made like a lot more of those, right?
They came out with one more recently. I don't know if they started doing more. I've been to the site recently. They haven't added any.
I mean, because originally there were only 4, right?
For a long time.
For what?
4 episodes of Teen Girl Squad.
Oh no, there's like 15, 16 now.
Yeah.
All amazing.
Those were cause the stuff that was in there was some of the best stuff on that website.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
The strong bad emails were the bread and butter, bud.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen, drugs make you paranoid, I think. Right?
What was that?
Drugs make you paranoid.
Drugs do make you
paranoid. Certain drugs. Like pot makes some people paranoid. Not me, but some people.
Pot has made me paranoid. We can't just start hanging out.
Both of you guys. I think
fired.
It'd be better if you guys tuck your necklaces in. I think that before,
are we getting...
They were smashing against those.
Sounds like glass keeps on breaking as your necklaces.
That's pretty cool, though.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh.
I can't.
Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, no, you guys sound great. It's just your necklaces.
Oh, really? Tell me how great I sound, Jason.
Is that like constant?
It was only since you guys started taking that.
Yeah, you guys started talking about your jewelry and Bagel started twitching over there.
He's just seizing
in
a puddle
Bagel,
over there.
You're not having a seizure, are you? That's my job. Only a few people can catch that reference.
The 3 people you got lined up there.
Well, he knows.
I don't know.
This is a weird game show.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how weird this was, and I didn't hear the reference. What was it?
Oh, I was talking about the seizure I had.
Oh, you had a yeah.
Yeah.
That's very humorous.
Oh, that.
Anyway, it's not about me. Well,
There are
partially
no-
it is, but more.
There's a sound guy sitting right there. And Senora Lagos is here too.
Yeah, Senora Lagos is here, and a high school friend, and
I think we should nominate someone, right?
it's a small world
Yeah, we
after
should
all.
probably-
It is-
probably, yeah.
I think we should, Joel. I think we should put you in the hot seat. I mean, you haven't had a turn yet, so I'm going to nominate you. I think you know.
That's crazy. I've never seen someone try to peer pressure someone into nominating someone.
Oh, I thought you were nominating me.
I am nominating.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't
nominate.
No, I am
I
nominating.
couldn't.
Joel.
I couldn't hear you that time.
Yeah,
All right, we have
sorry.
a nomination. Joel has been nominated. Nick has the floor. Nick.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I believe that whole necklace bit. I'm not so sure I believe that whole necklace bit. That kind of threw me. I think you're, I like it that you want to be friends and all that. And so maybe I'm getting paranoid. I don't know. It's it was that weed I smoked earlier. But yeah, I just it's also cross elimination. I mean, I know I'm not the liar, and well, I mean, we kind of, I guess we have proven, I think, that we're not the liar. So it must be you. It must be you.
Is that all?
Yeah. What is it?
All right. Jeff, would you like to add anything?
Yeah. I thought it was a little weird that Joel didn't vote for anybody. He definitely had the opportunity to end the game early. I think it may have been in part of maybe wanted to hang out a little bit because the 5-minute time, even for $30, as significant as $30 is, I mean, it didn't really feel like it was enough time to have fun with it. I thought that was a strange, kind of strange hand to play, but still not entirely convinced. But we'll see. See what
Is that all?
Mr. Bernard has to say. Sure.
Joel?
Okay, so first of all, I think that there's I think there might be a need for some clarity, some clarification on the nature of the game itself, because the liar is not meant to just lie about arbitrary things. The liar is only lying about one thing, that he's not the liar, So like we wouldn't be trying to trick each other. Like if someone was a liar, they wouldn't just start making up lies. Like I wouldn't have lied about my necklace. That's just not part of the fabric of the game. But you're new to the game, so you didn't know that. And the fact that I didn't vote for anyone kind of, and that's pretty strong indication that I'm also not the one. And you totally knew that. So, but then you threw on things to further condemn me, even though that should have been a pretty straightforward, I don't know if you follow what I'm saying, but I know Sebastian probably does, and I think Bagel probably does. That's officially my defense.
Is that all? All right. Everyone, except for Joel, please put on your masks. Nick, your mask is upside down again. If you would like to eliminate Joel, please raise your hand and keep it in the air. Masks off. That's 2 votes. Nick and Jeff voted. Joel, were you the liar?
No.
No?
No.
Who was the liar?
Of course not. Of course he was. Did you see what?
Jeff moves on to the inner circle. Sorry, Nick. Joel.
Oh well.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Share this content. I'll see you next time. I'm Sebastian. This is Lying for Money.
And you know they say the trust God is your maker.